Hello everyone, my name is Smithy and welcome back to another video. Today we've got something slightly a bit different to what we've been doing recently with the Shattered Relics progression series. Today we're going to be going through just a few RuneLite plugins that I found to be really useful during Shattered Relics. Some of them are pretty kind of self-explanatory. So for example, you can see here I'm doing RD Nights. I've just done shift click, and when there's not a million people, I've tagged, so I'll show you how to do it, tag the night. For tasks like this, when you've got loads of people running about and you know, he gets kind of hidden by other characters, other players' characters, you know, it's kind of a bit hard to find your clicks and that, and yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier to see. That one's a pretty simple one. Another one that I've found with just a basic RuneLite one is if you right-click on your inventory and configure left-click, if I wanted to say drop my coin pouches or destroy them, you know, when I click on them, it's a good thing when you're doing, you know, the bait that you have for cram ones. When you get the shrimp, you don't want those shrimp and you want to drop them because then fragments aren't going to come into your inventory. So if you click on what option you want, now when you hover over, it's going to destroy or drop. So if I was to do it on here, right click, click drop, I can now, my option is to drop those. But then obviously I don't want to do that. I want to... I don't want to destroy them, I don't want to... Anyway, and then you click save left click and then it saves what changes you've made. I think that was a new feature that came into RuneLite pretty recently. But like I said, I mean, when I've put it into use when I've been doing things like power mining, like mining iron, and also when I've been doing the bait for Karam ones, when you get all those shrimp in your inventory, so you can just drop them all and then you get all your clues and you get all your fragments in your actual inventory instead of them all getting dumped on the floor and then despawning, and then, you know, you miss out. Okay, so now getting on to a couple of plugins that aren't actually from kind of default RuneLite settings. So if you come over to your plugin hub, go on plugin hub, that's on the little I guess spanner, and type in wikisync, if I can spell, wikisync, which is essentially a tool that syncs into the old school RuneScape Whippy? With a Whippy, yeah, with a Whippy. With the old school RuneScape Wiki for all of the lists of the Shattered Relics tasks. So what you do is link that to your account, and then it links to the wiki, and I'm going to quickly jump over to the wiki and show you how it works as well. But realistically, all you need to do is install that and then type in wikisync and just turn it on. Right, so hopping over to the wiki, we're currently on the Shattered Relics League task list. And I'll put the link to that in the description if you don't have it already. You should do. I mean, I don't know about you, but I find the internal task list system is pretty crap, this league. And trying to keep track of what ones I can still do and what skills they relate to has been a bit shite. So I've been primarily using the wiki. So if we come over to here and you've got a username here, so my username is Ded Smithy. You then do look up your name once you've linked it. You can see here that I've got 200 tasks out of 1260. If you want, you can leave the ones open that you've already done, but those also you can hide it. It also gives indication of if you completed quests that were required for different tasks as well, and where I've got them hidden, it's only showing the tasks that I've still got left to do. And then with the wiki as well, what's really nice is if you say you've got fire making unlocked, you just click fire making, it jumps straight to it. And if you go back, you're going to do thieving, you can jump to that, and you can see as you're kind of ticking off tasks in game, it's ticking off on the wiki and it's staying completely synced with all your progress. Really bloody useful. Highly recommend this one. This one's probably my favourite one out of all the ones that I've found. I say all the ones, there's two kind of leagues focused ones. But anyway, let's hop back over to RuneLite and I'll show you the next one that I found. Right, so we're back on the old RuneLite, and as you can see, you probably saw this as soon as I started the video, is you can see here all of my fragments are, as usual, just above my chat box here, but you can see the little green line underneath of them, and that's actually showing the experience that I've currently got with each of my fragments. All of these ones I've currently got maxed. It works similar to kind of this XP tracker up here as well, where you've got kind of the progress, but it will be in red or green, and then what you haven't got. So if it was 70% green, 30% red, you're 70% of the way. You get what I mean. You know, you're not stupid. Come on. But it will give you all the progress of your current fragments that you have enabled. So with this one, it is called, let's come over to the plugin hub. I can't actually speak. It's called Shattered Relic XP. So install that one, and then you come over to, once it's installed, you come over and type in Shattered Relics. You can configure it as well. You can show progress bar if you want. You can turn it off. You can show XP. You can turn all this stuff off if you really want to. You can configure the overlay a bit as well and set all the bars and whatever. You can customize it. But the main thing is just turn it on, and toggle that. And just to show you how it looks without, that's how it normally looks, and that's how it looks with them. It's funny, actually, mid-recording, I actually found another plugin that's actually quite useful. So for anyone who's familiar with the last recall ability that you can get, which is teleporting to the place that you just teleported from. So say if you were at Ardoin Market, let's say, for a familiar place, and you teleported to Varrock and you had the last recall crystal on you, activating the last recall kind of orb would take you back from Varrock back to where you teleported from, which was RD Market. So there is actually a plugin that you can get in case you've forgotten, because if you're like me, you've got not a great memory sometimes, especially if you've logged off. There's a last recall plugin that will highlight on your map, similar to how a clue scroll works. So you're doing a clue scroll step, and it tells you where on the map you need to go to kind of dig or whatever, search a crate or whatever, and it puts it on your actual world map. It would put, say your last recall teleport was here, you teleported from here to Varrock, you would have an icon on your map for the last recall position. So that's another one that you can get. And again, that's on the plugin hub. You just go on plugin hub and type in last recall, like so, and then install it. But yeah, that's really the main ones that I found. It's only those two really that are focused around Shattered Relics, but they're both really bloody useful. They're really, really, really helpful and handy when you're trying to rack through all of these tasks that we've been given to get done. And yeah, I hope you guys have found this video useful. I know it's probably quite a short one, but I thought I wanted to share this kind of little nugget of information with you guys, as I know someone out there might find it useful. And if there are any plugins that you found useful and you think that other people might benefit from it, leave them in the comment section, because this channel is all about sharing information and helping each other out, and a whole community feel, whole community feel. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new around here, you did find the video useful, or if you want to check out my progression series on Shattered Relics, drop a subscription, drop a like. We're getting really close to 10,000. Oh, we're getting really close to 7,000 subscribers, but it would be really cool to get 10,000 before the end of leagues, because the growth lately has been insane. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. The comment of the day, as always, is Scrambled Relics. I want to see that in the comment section down below. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!